Serious?
Hello, I'm Sean.
I'm Marcus Bronzy.
And this is Killer How To. How to Kill an Hour. This is a show where Sean and I'm Marcus Bronzy, by the way, if you're first listening.
What?
And you are.
Sean.
And this is a show where Sean and I check out the internet, find some funnies, go on the internet, ask each other some questions, some would you rathers today. We also look for some new ways to kill some time. And basically, that's the show, man. Two mates that have known each other since they were yay high. Make that yay however high as you want it. That sound like a line out of a 90s rap tune, doesn't it? Make that yay as high as you want it. Anyway, yeah, so two mates having a little chat and going through some bits and bobs. And as usual, if you want to send your jokes in, it's jokes@howtokillanhour.com. Sean.
It is you trailed off.
It's a new year. It's a new dawn. 2025, baby. Boy. They said 2024, we survive. 2025, we thrive. That's what they're saying, bro.
That's what they're saying. I heard in 2024, man was making losses, and 2025, man's making profit.
Profits. That's a stretch. Did you make that up yourself? That's pretty good.
No.
Is it?
Again, from some UK rap, some UK hip hop thing. I can't remember.
Who was it? Because I was about to diss that line still, so I wanted to know.
It was, I don't know. We're gonna
fantastic
have to come back to you. I'll come back to you.
I walk back on that. It's actually bars, man. They say in 2024, people was poor. In 2025,
Cha-ching.
Making more.
Bars. Stop it now, bro. You're just too much.
All right.
I hope everyone enjoyed their Christmases.
Are we sick of turkey now? I don't want to see another turkey for at least 11 months.
I'm not even
and 25
the biggest fan
days.
of turkey in at the beginning, to be honest. I'll go chicken over turkey.
Do you know what?
Turkey mince I like.
Sean, I'll be real with you. I've realised turkey is not an exciting meat. But I realise sometimes you just got to get down with the pomp and fanfare of ceremony. Yeah.
What do you call it?
The pomp and ceremony and the fanfare.
Pomp and fanfare.
The pomp and fanfare of the ceremony.
That sounds a bit like. It sounds like it should always those
instead
two
of pomp
words.
And ceremony is pomp and fanfare.
Yeah, that should be.
It's 2025, bro. We're just
nook
doing
and cranny.
Different.
It's going to become like that soon.
Yeah. No, you got to switch it up a bit. Nook in cranny is what you got to say now. You got to switch it, bro. 2025, sure. You can do what you want. This is yours, baby.
Living in the past.
Get me. Boy, trust me. No, but honestly, like I was just like, you know what? Admittedly, turkey is just a big, slightly drier, less flavoursome chicken.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, you know what? Let me just tell myself I'm going to get down with it and enjoy it. Because a lot of things that are ceremony that humans do are just. It's just fun because we say it is, really, isn't it?
Or you do it. You do it for the
ceremony.
Ceremony. So,
yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's
like
you know, like I could have cake at any time I want, but somehow a birthday cake is like, hey, here's the cake. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's like if we invented birthday donuts and made a thing about birthday donuts that you have 6 months. In the 6 month like gap between your birthday,
it's like your hygienist appointment.
Yeah,
exactly. To your dental appointment.
Yeah. Maybe should you do it just before or after?
Just after. I would do it the 6 month interim as you're doing, depending on how often you go see a dentist.
Okay, I was going to say if you do it just before you see a hygienist, they might see some jam in your teeth. I don't know if that will raise questions when you're in the chair or not. Or should you go afterwards once they've cleared it out and reclog the holes with jam? No.
Who knows?
Anyway, sorry. We are digressing upon digression, but you know what, Sean? We can do that. Why can we do it?
Because we're good at digressing.
It's
no? 2025.
2025, that's
I got it.
So here for the first time in 2025 are our jokes of the week. It's an awkward start. Who's going to start? Who's going to break the ice this year?
2025. Do I get to go first?
You can go.
What? All right. Silly Sally. Let me ask you this, sir. Are Silly Sally and Foolish Fred? Are they starting to become like Little Johnny and Little Susie?
I think they all roll together in a foursome called.
Are they part of the same universe?
I think Johnny and what's her name again?
Susie, I think.
Johnny and Susie, they're like Marvel. And Sally and what's the other one? Fred. They're DC.
They're DC. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah. You know I don't know much about my.
And one day, if somebody has enough money, we might see a crossover.
Damn.
On screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, let's put it out there. Make it happen, please. We want to hear it. Okay. Silly Sally and Foolish Fred fell down a hole. One said, "It's dark in here, isn't it?" The other replied, "I don't know. I can't see." Oh dear. To kick off 2025, that's awful, isn't it?
Things can only get better. Okay.
You're really struggling with this song.
A man gave his wife £60 and said, "Go out and get something that makes me look sexy." So his wife smiled and said, "All right, I'm going to go out and get something that makes you look sexy." She came back 3 hours later, pissed.
Oh, look at him. Fair play. Also, yeah, he deserved it.
He deserved it.
Here's 60 quid. Go out and do this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, is it?
Yeah.
You dickhead. All right.
I want to know where she went. 60 quid. It can get you far if it's a Weatherspoons. Tell you what, that's a get the mileage out of that, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's
Central London though, 2 glasses of wine.
Half a round. I was about to say, if you're lucky. All right. We're having garbanzo beans. Do you know what the difference is between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea?
No, what's the difference between a garbanzo and a chickpea?
I've never had a garbanzo bean on my face.
I love it.
2025.
Get it again.
Come on.
I can hear that joke till I die. Right. An MIT linguistics professor was lecturing his class. In English, he said, a double negative forms a positive. However, in some languages, such as Russian, a double negative remains a negative. But there isn't a single language, not one, in which a double positive can express a negative. Soon after he said that, a voice from the back of the room said, "Yeah, right." And that's what I love about English, baby.
Do you know what? I feel like I've got one that's is on a similar,
I'll go
similar vibe. Two in one. You get 2 in 1 on this one.
Okay, cool.
First one. I saw someone with a punchable face and a lengable body. Yeah. What would I use for that?
a fantastic, a sensational, a seductive.
No, but it needs to have the implication of wanting to fornicate. I'm going to use the word sexy. Is that cool?
Okay.
I saw someone with a punchable face and a sexy body. I really wanted to hit that. And
the double entendre.
The second one is, this one's similar. This one's similar to the one that you did. Someone asked me to name 2 structures that hold water. I was like, well, damn.
Come on. I love that. Well, damn.
Son.
I love that.
Don't say so.
Cool. Don't say so. All right, cool. All right, what have I got here? Right. A group of cowboys were sitting around a card table arguing about who was the fastest draw. Finally, one rough-looking cowboy slams his drink down and hollers, "Ain't no man faster than me. They call me the Grim, because I take more lives than the Reaper." Sorry about the cowboy accent. A voice from across the salon answers back, "Well, I be on both sides of the Mississippi and every other direction on the map. Ain't a met a man faster than me. They call me Sixes, because I can draw and fire off 6 rounds before most men can even get the gun out their holster." After some hooting and hollering and hooting. Oh. After some hooting and hollering and egging by the After some hooting and hollering and egging on by the patrons, the two decide to go outside and see who's the fastest draw. They go out onto a dusty street, now lined both sides by saloon patrons. They stand back and each take 30 paces and then turn. In a flash, before Grim even knows what's happened, Sixes draws his gun and unloads all 6 rounds. Grim is stunned. His hand is still resting on his holstered gun, but he's not been hit. He turns his head to the commotion on the side of the street as 6 men lay dead on the ground, and he turns back to Sixes, who smirks. "I said I was the fastest. I ain't said nothing about accuracy, though." Oh, man.
Spray and pray. Love it.
I was about to say that. Hey. Oh, where is it? There we go.
This is a bit of a longer joke, right?
Okay.
An 86-year-old man went to his doctor for his quarterly checkup. The doctor asked him how he's feeling, and the 86-year-old said, "Things are great. I've never felt better. I now have a 20-year-old bride who is pregnant with my child. So what do you think about that, doc?" The doctor considered his question for a minute and then began to tell a story. "I have an older friend, much like you, who is an avid hunter and never misses a season. One day he was setting off to go hunting. In a bit of a hurry, he accidentally picked up his walking cane instead of his gun. As he neared a lake, he came across a very large male beaver sitting at the water's edge. He realised he'd left his gun at home until he couldn't shoot the magnificent creature. Out of habit, he raised the cane, aimed it at the animal as if it was his favourite hunting rifle, and went bang, bang. Miraculously, 2 shots rang out and the beaver fell over dead. Now, what do you think of that? Asked the doctor. The 86-year-old replied, logic would strongly suggest that someone else pumped a couple of rounds into that beaver. The doctor replied, my point exactly. As soon as I mentioned the beaver, I can see it like turning. I can see the cups turning.
I love a good old beaver joke. A priest and a rabbi were sitting in adjacent seats on an airplane. After a while, the priest turned to the rabbi and asked, is it still a requirement of your faith that you not eat pork? The rabbi responded, yes, that's still one of our laws. The priest then said, have you ever eaten pork? The rabbi said, yes, on one occasion I did succumb to temptation and I ate a bacon sandwich. The priest nodded in understanding and went on reading. A while later, the rabbi spoke up and said, Father, is it still a requirement of your church that you remain celibate? The priest replied, yes, that is still very much part of our faith. The rabbi then said, Father, have you ever fallen to the temptations of the flesh? The priest replied, yes, Rabbi. On one occasion I was weak and broke my pledge of faith. The rabbi nodded understandingly and remained silent for a few minutes. Finally, the rabbi quietly observed, beats the shit out of bacon though, doesn't it? Sorry. It's a good one. Oh
dear, oh dear.
Or does it?
Oh, does it?
No, does it?
Oh, bacon is amazing. But anyway, no. Nurse, you may not feel anything from the waist down. Patient, just the boobs then.
Dirty old man. All right, okay, I've got a few of these that I'm going to do back to back, yeah?
Okay.
He was in ecstasy, a huge smile on his face as his wife moved forwards, then backwards, forwards, then backwards, again, back and forth, in and out, in and out. She could feel sweat on her forehead and between her breasts, trickling down the small of her back. She was getting near to the end. Her heart was pounding, her face was flushed, and then she moaned, softly at first, then louder. Finally, totally exhausted, she let out an almighty scream. I can't park this damned car! You do it, you smug prick!
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh.
I got a few more. I ever so gently slid her panties to the side so I could fit her socks in the drawer.
I like that.
At the touch of it, her lips grew long and swollen. I gasped as she squeezed and pulled expertly. It was the best balloon giraffe I'd ever seen. She screamed at me, oh my God, I'm so fucking wet, give it to me. But there was no way I was going to give her my umbrella. Hey! There we go.
All in the same ballpark. I enjoyed all of those.
What was your favourite out of all of those? I like the socks in the drawer.
The socks in the drawer. That was it.
Yeah.
That was good. Just before I die, I'm going to swallow a bag of popcorn kernels. My cremation is going to be epic. Have you got one more?
Yeah, bro, we've got time.
Go for it.
A blind pilot walks onto a plane waving his white cane. The passengers look at each other in disbelief. The flight attendant gets on the PA and says, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the captain is legally blind, but rest assured, he's one of the best pilots in the world with over 6,000 successful flights. Next, the co-pilot makes his way to the plane. He's also blind and he uses his walking stick to make it to the cabin. The flight attendant then says, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the co-pilot is also blind, but rest assured, he is the second best pilot in the world with over 5,000 successful flights. At this point, the plane begins to take off on the runway. It gains speed and the passengers grow tenser. The plane keeps accelerating faster and faster, and as it approaches the end of the runway, it still hasn't left the ground. The plane is approaching the end of the runway at a really high speed, and the passengers start to scream, oh my God, we're all going to die. Suddenly the plane takes off and begins its ascent. The pilot turns to the co-pilot and says, the day they stop screaming, we're screwed. Did you see that one coming? You did? I thought you saw it coming. Yeah.
I didn't see that one coming. Oh, no,
there's a blinder.
No, the day. Grandma was on the porch of her new nursing home waiting for her son to arrive. Every so often, she starts to lean to one side and the nurse would diligently prop her back up. This went on for about 20 minutes till her boy finally arrived asking how she was liking the new home. She said, it's okay, I guess. But the nurses won't let you fart. What, the old rock to the side, is it?
You know, the little lean and burp, lean and pop, lean and pop. There you go. All right. Oh man, that's a good one. So there you go. Those were our jokes
of the week.
So Sean, it's a new year. Is it gonna be a new would you rather that you bring to the table for us, bro? I mean, you've brought some fantastic ones to the table recently.
Bit of just a silly one, but also a difficult one.
Yeah.
Would you rather have to sprint every time you use your legs, no matter the distance, or have to yell anytime you have to say anything?
So whenever you're going anywhere.
So if I was to take one, if I was just to move into that space there, I'd have to
sprint it full blast.
It would be like the walking version of having a Bath 500e.
Want to know more about that? Go back and listen to episode 89. Yeah. Do you know what? The screaming thing, if we both had that all the time,
I don't really see what the issue is.
this podcast would sound mad different, bro.
Oh, crazy.
Sounds quite similar to hello, welcome to
Can we just apologise because we might have just blown some people's ears off there.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry guys. Sorry.
But if you had the running thing, we would be in such good shape. But imagine you had a really lovely bit of food. Right?
Oh, you had an injury.
Yeah, imagine you had an injury,
and you just
had Christmas dinner, right? Which you would have had a few weeks ago, and you'd have to sprint after eating,
and you would be sprinting after eating with a bad knee, and you would be yelling at the same time. You'd be like that.
Yeah. So that is a nightmare. I'd have to eat dinner in bed. Because you don't want to go anywhere after eating your dinner. Bro, you're telling me even if I want to walk up the stairs at my gaff, I'm sprinting.
Like, yeah. To the toilet. Let's say you're lying on your bed, you've eaten, and then you're like, oh, I need to go to the toilet though. And you have to go and absolutely pace it.
Oh, you can't even try that little wee where you try not to open your eyes too much at night. You know, we go into the bathroom and you're like, oh, I don't want to open my eyes too much. Turn that on.
Because by that time, you've already stopped on the way to your bathroom, but someone's held out a cup of water for you, innit? Watch that, carry on, innit?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go for the running one, but my quality of life would be so I would have to make sure everywhere I was had everything I needed. You probably want to work from a toilet, bruv. Your own private bathroom.
What if you... It's a tough one, right? Because what if you weren't going to walk somewhere? What if you were in like... let's say I was sitting in a rolly chair.
So you'd be in a wheelchair and people would think you're taking the absolute piss because you could walk. They'd be like, fucking hell, you can't just walk. Have you seen him move? He's rapid. He never stops.
That one's all or nothing.
He's all or nothing, isn't it? You're just sitting there like, hi, I've actually got the superpower. Yeah, kind of like the X-Men, but you don't want to see it. It's like the worst superpower ever. What do you call Run Man?
Run. Oh, Running
Jog.
Man. No,
it's called
Run the Man.
Yeah, Sprint
Man.
Yeah. You'd have to just be wheelchair bound. But what if this was like something that saw you kind of trying to do that, but it just made you fucking wheelchair really fast as well.
It just locked the wheels. You were just like, no, but I just...
Nah, mate. Yeah.
So I'm sprinting over there then?
Yeah. I'd go for the sprinting, but I'd have to make sure that I'd stayed seated all the time.
I think I'm with you, because the yelling one is like...
You'd be in phenomenal shape, Sean. Like, think about it. You'd have to eat small meals regularly. But again... You couldn't eat like heavy stuff, like carby stuff. You'd be.
You could. No, you could.
You could, but
you just need to sit at the table for the next hour.
Yeah.
Or don't eat at the table.
Oh my gosh.
You said, you can't.
Your parents would be like, "Look at this. He's adult. Look at him. He's such a good man. He really lets his food go down before he goes anywhere." You were like, "Yeah, like, yeah. I'll let it go down."
From the best, to be honest.
Oh my god! But what if you're like at dinner, and you want to get up and go to the bathroom, like you're at a romantic dinner, or like somebody drops something on the floor. Do you mind just getting that for me, please? And you sprint across,
sprint 3 yards.
Oh man!
I'll be like, they're like, you're like, oh no, I'll guys, I'll do the washing up. Oh, thanks, that's so kind of you. Pace it over to the.
The sprinting thing is long.
Imagine that clearing the table.
Imagine that.
zoom,
Yeah.
zoom, zoom,
You'd either
zoom.
be a really good waiter or you'd be horrible because soup would be spilling everywhere if you're in a restaurant. Or
Oh,
chips
shit,
would be
I didn't
flying off
think about
plates. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna agree with you and go for the sprinting just because I think the shouting one.
You'd be unbearable. You'd be even more unbearable.
Yeah, thanks, bro. You got there first, you fucker. 2025, 1-0.
2025. We've got it strike early. Yeah. I think it would be unbearable, man. Like,
I mean, the sprinting one would get pretty annoying fairly quickly.
I mean, when you're old as well,
Oh, I don't know.
it's tough, innit? It's a toughie, Sean.
You've been sprinting all your life, that by
Yeah,
the time
man.
when you get your 85, you're still.
You wouldn't always be as fresh as you wanted to be as well because you'd always sprinted somewhere. Do you get me? So you can't like chill, like you know.
But maybe that's a good thing. You're like, oh, thank God my sprinting is slowing down.
Yeah.
And as an old guy, you'll be like, like really slowly, but you're like, I'm sprinting. I promise you, I am sprinting. This
Yeah.
is me sprinting now.
Yeah, man. I imagine like you probably need like hip and knee replacement. The doctor be like, whatever you do, don't run on it straight away.
Why?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go with sprinting, but I would be a very sad like both. You know what? That's probably one of the lightest sounding ones you've said. Horrible.
Horrible though, isn't it?
Horrible way to live.
Either way would have a large impact on your daily.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You don't want to be known as like Shouty Sean and Big Mouth Marcus. Do you know what I mean? Like horrible. You make a sick host if you're in a venue though, innit? Is everybody having a good time in it? Yeah. Get me? Right. Okay. I've got one for you, Sean. This is a bit more complex because it's a new year.
Okay.
Take our time on this one.
Okay.
Which movie character power would you rather have? 1, the perfect quip. 2, a flawless facade. Facade? Fuck, I'm saying it wrong. Facade? Fucking hell, my English is horrible. Fucking, I sound like a right idiot. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give you the top line and then the thing after. Which movie character power would you rather have? 1, the perfect quip. 2, flawless facade. Is it facade?
Facade.
Facade. Did I say facade twice?
See.
Fucking being horrible, bro. This has been idiotic. Thank you, Alex, for removing this for me. Making me lady. Which movie character power would you rather have? The perfect quip. Flawless facade.
Oh, 2025 has
working.
continued like 2024.
Facade.
Facade.
Which movie character power would you rather have? 1, the perfect quip. 2, flawless facade. 3, dramatic protagonist speeches. 4, montage mastery. 5, musical number magic. 6, convenient plot information. Now, before you answer this, Sean,
number magic.
I will give you a bit more information.
Please do. So let's just
always
can we break them down?
Yeah, I'm gonna
so
give each
a
one
quip
to you.
being something funny, clever.
I've got it for you. Yeah, 1, the perfect quip. You always land the perfect one-liner or comeback, whether it's to make a point, get a laugh, or deliver a verbal knockout. You're the master of the mic drop moment. You gain perfect comedic timing, and conversation always seems to tee you up perfectly. I mean, look, they spelled T as T-E-A, so there you go. That's my clapback for me not being able to say facade. 2, flawless facade. Your hair is always immaculate. Your features look effortlessly perfect. Your style is consistently on point, no matter the weather or the situation. You're a walking Pinterest board of perfection. Your entrances always seem perfectly choreographed, and you have the perfect physique no matter what you do. 3, dramatic protagonist speeches. When the moment calls for it, you deliver unforgettable speeches. Whether inspiring a crowd, declaring your love, or telling an impactful story, your words captivate everyone, even if it's in the middle of chaos. People always pause what they're doing to listen, and they never interrupt. 4, montage mastery. If you want to learn a skill, travel somewhere, or skip the boring parts of life, you can experience the process as a swift montage, acquiring new abilities and completing tasks. The time passes normally for others, and you only gain skills you could feasibly learn. 6, musical number magic.
That is vague. That is vague.
Well, for me, that's anything.
Was it feasibly learn?
Yeah. So not like the power of intergalactic space travel knowledge or whatever like that. Like, you get me?
Okay.
I don't know, something that is like, you can't gain the power to be a particle in a particle accelerator because that is not feasible for you to be a particle in a particle accelerator, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Those are the 2 examples that I was mainly thinking of.
Musical magic. 5, musical number magic, you dick. You can instantly compose or perform a song at any moment. When you sing, appropriate music begins from nowhere and everyone around you joins up as backup singers or dancers.
Oh, that is
a la
brilliant.
Michael
That
Jackson.
is brilliant.
Strangely, no one finds this weird and they're just impressed by your talent. That's great, isn't it?
Which is, whenever this happens in a movie, you're like,
Yeah,
what the f-
exactly.
I'm
Michael
not-
Jackson is about to get beaten up by bare gangsters. He's like, you've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Anyway, 6, convenient plot information. Life seems to hand you relevant information just as you need it. The TV news is always talking about something important to you. Strangers' conversations drop useful hints and you bump into the right people at the right time. However, this power only supports your existing goals and endeavors. It can't be exploited for sudden, unrealistic ambitions. Sorry, no becoming the president out of nowhere. Which one would you pick
Interesting
and how would you
caveat.
use it? Choice and reasoning would be great. Thank you very much.
This is, can I just put it out there?
Yeah.
This is one of the best Would You Rathers that we've had.
Start the year good, man. I think it will sound good on the pod. Maybe not the best for a clip, but I think it's a very good
This
one.
is
I
this
very
is
much
one
like
that
it.
this is one that you can go quite deep on.
I think so.
I would put it out there. As soon as you said quip, I was like, oh, that is so great. But
The quip grabbed you quick, innit?
the quip grabbed me quick, but that's already a skill that I possess, so it's calm.
Is it? When would you? When would you?
All the time,
Oh, okay.
every time,
Yeah. Okay.
every.
I've just never experienced it.
No, I only do it around my friends.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You. The quip one was a good one at the beginning, but it's been superseded.
Yeah. All right. So what's next for you? Because I saw your eyes light up. Your eyes absolutely lit up like nothing else when I was talking about the montage mastery. You
The
looked,
wait.
Sean, just so you know, if you're listening, Sean was grabbing onto the arms of his chair and shaking like the evil guy out of Breaking Bad who had the bell. Ding, ding, ding. He was like,
What was his name? Oh, heck. Oh, no, I can't remember his bloody name. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Okay, so the second one, which was the facade.
Yeah.
That one sounded.
Dread.
That one sounded good.
Don't. Now I'm confused again. Oh, don't.
No, the facade one is useful from a perspective of when it was near the end where I clocked that you didn't need to go gym or anything like that.
Yeah.
So from that, because like things like your features or your like your hair always being, I'm like cool, but you would have. I feel like you would have to be quite vain for that to be like to supersede everything else.
I mean, it's a shit power. If I think,
But
compared,
shitly useful at the same time.
you
It is useful. Imagine that you're like I'm just always buff. I never have to go gym. That's a lot of people by that.
I'm gonna roll this into it as flawless. That means I must smell amazing. Never have to shout.
Facade, but it's a visual. I believe it's visual, so you can look amazing but smell like
I
a
smell
turd.
horrible. I was gonna say because a power would be the ability to never need to shower, to be fresh at a moment's notice would be amazing. Like you just
That doesn't even.
Huh?
I wouldn't. Doesn't do anything for me.
not feeling fresh.
No, but like if my, what's your superpower? Oh, it's like I can feel fresh at a moment's notice. Unless it was in like. Unless it was
What
in
if you had
like,
to sprint
but this was
everywhere?
this is like on Febrez's like top 10.
That would be your hero name. Hey, look, guys, it's Febreze. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a fresh cotton smell, dickhead.
Idiot. Oh, that smells really good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one, I'm like, I can see the uses in it. I would probably take that one over the Quip one.
You take facade.
I would take over Facade over that one. So
I'd take Quip over facade. You know?
you would take Quip over Facade. Interesting. Because this is the thing, right? The Quip one, I feel that you can get better at quips, and it's probably less effort than having to go gym every day.
I think that there is a bit of. I think the montage mastery could be the ring to rule them all here, because you could learn how to get better
at quips?
facade, get better at quips.
Gym montage.
Yeah, a gym montage. Yeah.
What?
Also, but the thing is, a protagonist speech montage would be just holding. You could do a magic. You could do musical number. Thing is, musical
Wait,
number
what the fuck
magic.
was that one? What was that shit?
Musical number magic was the
Yeah.
one where you just start singing and everyone has to stop and start singing. That's actually quite powerful,
Oh,
you
it's
know.
that one.
Because you could be in any situation, like a man could to pull out a gun and be like,
Could be in court.
"Give me all your money," and you could be like, "I haven't got any money," and he'd be like, "Why?" And you'd be like, "Because I don't." And that's it. He's singing. He can't shoot you now because you have to get to the end of the song. There you go.
Who?
Yeah?
You could just be like, oh well,
Fade to black. Do you get me?
Fatality.
Yeah. Everyone joins in as backup singers and dancers. That's
It
that's
would be
good.
hilarious.
That's good. That's good.
It would be. I feel like it would have its uses, but I really dislike musicals. I don't mind. It's a tough one actually because I like theatre musicals. I don't like TV musicals, but this would be more like a theatre musical.
Whatever you want it to be, bro, because it'd be in real life.
But then, what about all the rest of the peeps? Are they suddenly good singers? Because otherwise, I've got a load of backup singers who are dog shit.
I think from this they're going to be good. Like, you know, when you watch any kind of like musical, TV or theatre, you'll have a road sweeper. All of a sudden, they can like sweep to the beat. You get me? All of a sudden, they can tap dance.
Yes, but that's because these people are actors and performers.
Yeah. That's what they turn into. Think of the Smooth Criminal video, Michael Jackson. Get me? So like, wherever you're playing pool or dancing.
Yeah. It would be fun and is, I believe, more of a superpower than some of the other ones.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be my first. I still think. Can we just put it out there? The montage one is in the space of how long it takes to make a montage. You can learn like a new language.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean.
Time goes quick for you, I believe, in the montage, but it goes normally for others.
No, that can't make sense because otherwise you do a montage and then you're 15 years older because it's 15 years to learn basic French.
Yeah. Do we see you during your montage though as normal? You just skip past it. So you could have like the horrible thing as part of your montage while you're like, what's something you could learn in a montage that might take a couple of years?
Martial arts.
It's all right. A couple years to learn a few more to like learn all of it. Nah, a bit more. Give it longer than that.
Wait.
Have some respect for martial arts.
Can I just ask? You said, how long would it take to learn all of martial arts?
Yeah.
Well, that would take eternity.
Yeah, there we go. No, but to learn a single martial art is more than 2 years, though, isn't it?
Brother, you have people in the UFC who've only been MMA fighters for 2 years.
What? And they're like black belts.
It doesn't matter if you're a black belt. You're fighting. You're fighting someone.
I was thinking like going through like the grades of purple belt, black belt, yellow, green,
You can do.
pink belt, and that.
Bruv, there are people who fast track get a jiu-jitsu black belt in 2 years.
Okay, right. So,
So-
maybe it's a bad idea. What's a skill that would take 3 or 4 years to learn? To a high level?
Anything that's a degree level, I suppose.
Okay, right. So say let's get a degree in something. Yeah.
Yeah.
For you, it goes quickly. Yeah. Right.
Like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if in that time you like meet someone that you like, get together with them, family, whatever, all these lovely memories, but for you it just montages to like, you know, getting your degree basically. Do you get the memories? Or for you is it quick?
I don't know. I feel like we might be moving this one on to a different, because I feel like in this one it's like a 30-second montage and you've learned a new skill. I don't think there are any repercussions.
There's no repercussions.
If there
So
are
you don't meet anyone, make no friends, don't tidy your gas?
but I feel like the time.
Okay.
I don't feel like whilst this montage is happening, you just sort of like disappeared from the world.
Yeah.
Right. It's like
So stuff happens.
Huh?
So stuff would happen.
within that 30 seconds, yeah. But
But-
not that much is going to happen within 30 seconds. I would guess you haven't met someone and married them within that time.
But what about the 4 years that passed though in real time?
Yeah, but this is
So during your montage, Sean, yeah, 4 years, I'm at the pub. Yeah. Where are you? If you're usually at the pub, what happens? Are you with me at the pub?
No, but what I'm saying is that the montage actually only takes 30 seconds of your life.
Oh,
That's why I thought it was. So you would just be
so
like,
we'd be 60 and you'll be young. Because you're going to use more than one montage.
No, you would just keep like if it was now, I would go like for the next 30 seconds, I would be in a montage, and in 30 seconds I'd come back here and I'd talk to you in Nigerian.
And would you, that'd be amazing. But you wouldn't lose any time. It'd just be 30 seconds of your time.
You lose however much time it takes for the montage to play, but you don't lose however long it would take for you to learn that skill in real time.
Well, here it says time passes normally for others and you only gain skills you could feasibly learn. So sorry.
Wait.
Time passes normally for others, it says. So these are the rules. And sorry, because you can't see the rules. And I'm not lying. I'm going to
No.
I'll show you.
It's cool. I believe.
Phew. Oh my gosh, my powers of persuasion skill work. No. It says time passes normally for others and you only gain skills you could feasibly learn.
Yeah, but then what's the? I don't understand the superpower then, because if it was a montage, which it would be like hibernating for 4 years and then coming back to your life.
I think
You might
it
as well
means
just
that
live your life.
For example, here's how I think it'd be a positive. Say I wanted a 6-pack, yeah. I could just have the 6-pack quickly without having to worry about the grueling days or weeks or months.
Oh, so
of
you're
diet
like,
and work.
let me just okay. So you're like, let me skip a year of my life,
Mm.
and then you'll have whatever
Yeah.
it is. But for that year, you've just That year's gone.
Yeah, because for that to go quickly for you, you couldn't remember it, could you? Otherwise, if you remembered it, it wouldn't go quickly. You'd have all these memories.
So you just have the memories of the montage.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
Push it to the limit. Yeah. That sounds a bit...
I don't know. I don't like
it's
that.
a bit of a
I don't
double-edged
like-
sword now,
I
isn't
don't
it?
like that now. I'm not sure about it. I don't know. I feel like you've explained it.
I've over-explained it. I've overcooked it for you. If only I had the perfect quip. That's right now. But
I think your turkey's cooked, mate.
oh, mate, I'll tell you it is, man. But Sean, speaking of cooked turkeys, we've got to wrap this episode up, bro. I've only got a certain amount of time. We will have longer episodes in the rest of 2025, but Sean,
Wrap it up. Okay.
wrap it. Wrap it up. Jokes at How to Kill an Hour is where you can send your jokes to, because we're about to get into some...
Punishment.
I'm Marcus Bronze. You can find me on all socials. Where can we find you, Sean?
Nowhere, bro. At How to Kill an Hour is where you can find all of our social medias as well, man. Wow.
Everyone's going to be in the gym, innit? It's January.
The gym is going to be busy.
January
if
gym.
you're in the gym, make sure you turn us up loud, throw some extra plates on them weights, squat low, bench high, reach for the sky. I don't know why she swallowed a
You've
fly.
got bars.
Perhaps she'll
He's got
die.
bars.
Drop smite.